I'm going away to a ski resort for New Year's with my daughter. The main reason is to see how she adapts to skiing and how she likes the cold weather.
Yeah.
If she likes the cold weather, I predict that within 3 years I'll be living in the Grand Junction area.
Grand Junction?
I'm moving to that area.
Grand Junction? Why Grand Junction, though? Why not
Montrose, Telluride. I got all that. It hasn't been polluted yet with the marijuana.
Yeah.
And there's still houses for $300,000.
There you go. That's why I know Breckenridge.
Grand Junction Airport flies directly to JFK and LAX, seasonal. So you could still get out of there.
If anyone ever told me they were going to move to Grand Junction, I'd be like, Grand Junction?
In that area.
Yeah.
It would be 30 minutes from Grand Junction. I have a dear friend in Montrose.
You would have some. Okay.
I have a dear friend. I have friends. He was just here. Mike Roebuck.
Okay.
Just here. And we spoke, and he goes, you still have plans? And I go, I'm going to surprise you. His family owns a supermarket chain out there, not King Supers.
I was about to say.
Not King
Oh,
Supers.
okay. I was about to say, they own King Supers?
Not King Super Dupers.
Yeah.
How far is Denver from that?
That's like over a 6-hour drive.
Wow. Okay.
You got to go through the Rockies. That's on the other side. That's the west side of the Rockies.
Wow.
So my point being that till this day, I'm very ashamed of my behavior in Colorado. If I would have done that behavior in New York, San Francisco, LA, it was accepted.
Yeah.
But Colorado, to me, still remains a very special place.
Yeah.
I don't like the marijuana thing in Colorado.
Really?
Because I think it brought too much. Bro, Colorado been smoking big dope since the 80s. All right? Colorado got nothing to prove to nobody.
I moved to Tucson.
I was in Colorado in 83, and I was getting weed that would grow fucking hair on your balls. That high altitude reefer. Get the fuck out of here.
So when I went to college in Tucson. I went to the University of Arizona. And before I left, I went up to Boulder, and I got an ounce. And it was 4 buds. 4 long buds. And it was, I weighed it, 28 grams. And I took it with me to Tucson thinking everyone had the equivalent of Boulder weed. Because when I was in high school, Boulder weed that's what you wanted to get it. That was the first time I saw weed with orange hairs. The first time, the sticky shit, it was Boulder. And I remember I brought that with me, and people in Tucson were like, where the fuck did you get this weed?
Listen, and you're like, what these amateurs don't understand.
Yeah.
That I'm not even talking about Boulder. I'm talking about Colorado as a whole.
Yeah.
When I lived in Aspen, I used to go to Woody Creek Tavern.
Yeah.
All right.
Great Hunter S. Thompson's watering hole.
Seeing Hunter S. Thompson, and I could lie to you guys and tell you I didn't know who the fuck he was. I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, but I like that honesty.
The one time I went in there, he was with Bill Murray.
Okay.
They were just about to shoot Where the Buffalo Roam.
All right.
I left. I found out that he was. Then I went in there another time, and he was in there with Don Johnson. Because Woody Creek Tavern made the best fucking nachos. They used real chorizo.
Yeah.
Nobody uses chorizo in their nachos. That's mind-boggling. 1983.
Oh, bringing chorizo into the mountains of Colorado?
The mountains of Colorado. So fucking I would go down there, and I would get weed. The first time the person showed me the weed, I don't know if it was the lighting in the room. It looked like Coke from how the crystals were on the bud. So, for people who don't know, now you know. They've been smoking deep reefer in Colorado. Those motherfuckers, I had some people who growing weed where they made the Shining.
Yeah.
Shining.
My mom worked at that hotel in college.
See those fucking twins?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell them about how good the buffet is there on Sunday.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been to. My mom worked there up in college.
What's the name of the hotel?
It's the Broadmoor.
Something like that.
The Stanley is what it's called.
Right.
It's the Stanley in the book, but I think it's the Broadmoor Hotel. In real life.
In real life, they have a buffet.
The Stanley or the
I think it's still the Stanley.
They have a buffet on Sundays. It's the best buffet.
So my mom worked that hotel is really haunted.
Yes.
It's a very haunted hotel. And my mom worked there in the summer.
Yes.
And she worked the buffets, which was like that's a big deal at the hotel. The weekend
What's
buffets.
the name of the town where that's in?
Estes Park.
Estes Park, Colorado.
I don't know if this is still true, but as of 10 years ago, Estes Park was the #1 visited tourist location in the United States. I thought it was the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Really?
They have squirrels that come up to you. You can feed them. You've met blueback squirrels.
That's cool, but that's better than the Grand
Yeah,
Canyon.
that's great. But that hotel, my mom worked the breakfast shift, and she said like they would come in and the tables would be like, chairs on the tables and stuff. Like everything moved around, and they have to reset it. But they just became like used to it because that hotel was that haunted. They're just like, oh yeah, ghosts are fucking with us again. And you're like, cool. And then The Shining, and then they made The Shining because I think my mom was in college when they made The Shining, or was that late 70s? When did The Shining come out?
Let's find out.
I just say it had to come out. Fuck.
I want to see that new one, Dr. Sleep.
80.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she was way gone, but it was,
I was just moving up there.
Okay, so you moved up there 83.
And I moved up to Snowmass on the heels of Ted Bundy.
Fuck, dude. You always forget about Colorado stopover.
Forget, dog.
Hey, you forget Ted Bundy made a
call Aspen
twice.
And he killed the chick at the Wildwood Inn in Snowmass. And I used to hang out at the Stonebridge, which is right up the block. So they would go, that's the first place they'd take you. Let's go see where Ted Bundy killed the fucking
That's where you would take.
That's where people would take you. And you look
like, you want to see where Ted Bundy bashed that lady's head in? Holy, you forget about the Colorado stopover of Ted Bundy. You think mostly Washington and Florida.
Colorado was a very unique place. Like I said, it means the world to me because I became a man there. I got married, divorced. I failed there as a man. I went to prison there, learned how to shoot.
Yeah,
I learned how to kill people there. I mean, I had a trainer there. That's all he did: blow up people, wires, battery acid.
Jesus,
because they used to hide a lot of Vietnam vets in Colorado to protect NORAD. I did not know this.
That's fucking crazy.
Because NORAD is in Colorado.
Yeah, it's in the mountain.
So I just heard this. I don't know how true it is that they would actually send a lot of. I knew a guy in Snowmass Village that once a year he wore his costume and a helicopter would come and get him. And then he'd leave and then he'd come back and he'd be a skier. But besides that, he had 19 racks of fucking medals.
It's like John J. Rambo.
And people had stories about him. And then I became friends with him because I worked at a video store.
Yeah.
And one day I asked him, I said, you were really a Green Beret? And he goes, yeah. I go, are you guys the best? He goes, well, a Green Beret, a SEAL, fucking this and this was sitting, and a Ranger was sitting around making a bowl of stew. And the Ranger was telling his stories, and the SEAL was telling his story. And this guy was his story. And the whole time the Marine was stirring the pot with his dick. Like, that's the story he told me. That's how tough I am, all right? And he used to wear the little Rambo.
Yeah. He's the best.
And a helicopter would come get him. And then there was a guy, an editor named John Link. He edited Above the Law.
Okay.
Commando.
Yeah.
And what's the Steven Seagal movie?
Hard to Kill?
Yeah. No. The one when Yes. The one when he came back, he's in a coma for 8 years.
Yeah, Hard to Kill.
And 2 weeks later, he's flying through the air.
Fucking shit up.
People got to go to fucking therapy for 10 years.
Yeah, physical therapy.
Yeah. He
woke up and started beating the shit out of people.
He acupunctured to himself. Well, first of all.
I love that.
He acupunctured himself out of a coma. And then, this is when 87, they wrote some wild cocaine added a
He's still making those movies.
I love it.
Is he?
But they like just go direct to...
In Hong Kong. It's him beating all those protesters.
That's the next Seagal? Hard to Protest?
Hard to Protest.
Yeah.